you've had pretty much an amazing, like, life-changing year and change.
Yeah.
Starting with the big accident on Maze Runner.
Yeah.
And last night throwing out the first pitch for the Mets, of all things. So how has that affected you? I mean, and the choices that you make these days in your life?
Well, you know, it's a really personal question, actually. But oh, it's okay. I just got to draw a line.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a really rough experience for me, you know. And, but I've learned a lot from it. I think you always grow when you face anything kind of tough in your life like that. So, you know, it was a big, long, struggling year, to be honest. And I'm really glad to be where I'm at today, you know, and feel how good I feel today. You know, it's and I think, you know, pushing through all that is I don't know. I've grown up a bit doing it, you know. So in a way, I'm oddly thankful for the last year. It was like, you know, in a lot of ways, the worst thing that ever happened to me, and also brought a lot of good too. So, you know.
Okay. So should I not ask you about tackling the stunts on the movie? How was that?
You know, fine. It was obviously there was nerves going into it. Not just nerves, but I mean, like, literally, you know. Obviously, it's exactly the opposite that you want to do, and but I just felt like tackling it head on was the best way I could overcome it, you know, and it turned out to be right. You know, that was a really healthy thing for me to do, actually, and I was able to get back on the horse, you know, and you know, everybody was great with me too on this. Obviously, they knew what I was coming off of, and we were careful. We did everything we needed to do to make sure that everything was safe, and it was great, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to you since Teen Wolf.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
I remember in New York Comic Con having a pretzel with you at New York Comic Con, and you were like, I think I made a mistake in the middle of, like, eating this pretzel.
Yeah, because I was trying to then answer the questions.
Right, exactly. So how is it, like, the ending of the Teen Wolf
saga?
Years,
it's super. It's, you know, it's happy, it's sad. I mean, it's you know, I'll always miss that show. I'm always gonna miss that character. I'm always gonna miss the show. I always, you know, I was lucky enough to get that show from really early on in my career. It was my first role, and it carried me really far too. And I was able to. I mean, it just ended, you know, for Christ's sake, or it hasn't even ended yet.
Yeah.
So it's nuts. It really took me through the first 7-8 years of my career in a way, and it'll always be super close to my heart, and I'll always love it, and I'll always miss it, you know.
Okay. So you just I don't know. Quick question about just taking on the franchise. Maze Runner was a franchise, but it was more of an ensemble.
Right.
You're really out front. What's that been like? And why did you choose this kind of part?
The part really won me over. You know, it was really just the role at the end of the day in the story, and I felt like it had a lot of potential. You know, I felt really strongly about this guy's arc, and I felt really strongly about you know, how believable it was, how authentic it felt, and just the potential for it to be something really relevant and also really relatable in terms of this guy's, you know, story and what happens to him just as a person, you know, and how it changes him, and interesting to see him go on that path. You know, I always just thought it was a really interesting part that I wanted to dive into, you know.
Okay, and no longer a suffering Mets fan, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Never actually suffering. It's just what we say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dylan.